In this video, let us going to see about environment topics that are related to prelims 2022. First topic is related to one-horned rhino. Only great Indian one-horned rhino is found in India. That is a one-horned rhino, otherwise called Indian rhino. Okay, it is the largest rhino species. It is identified as single black horn and grey-brown hide with skin folds. Okay. They primarily graze with a diet consisting of almost entirely of grasses as well as leaves, branches of the shrubs and trees, fruits and aquatic plants. Protection status is IUCN Red List. It is vulnerable. CITES Appendix 1, that is Wildlife Protection Act 1972. It is placed in Schedule 1. Other conservation efforts for this rhino is 5 rhino range nations are India, Bhutan, Nepal, Indonesia, Malaysia have signed the declaration. That is a New Delhi Declaration on Asian Rhinos 2019 for the conservation and protection of the species. Ministry of Environment and Forest and Climate Change has begun a project to create a DNA profiles of all rhino in the country. National Rhino Conservation Strategy launched in 2019 to conserve a great one-horned rhinoceros species. Okay. Next is related to Marine Environment Protection Committee. In order to ensure that proactive stance is taken in order to protect and safeguard the interest of the marine environment and the ecosystem, IMO has established the Marine Environment Protection Committee, that is MPEC. The committee seeks to provide a solution for the problem of air pollution caused by the constant and heavy traffic of ships in the oceanic region. The committee in its session also seeks to provide required revision to the existing MARPOL stipulation and guidelines. The creation and enforcement of particularly sensitive sea areas and other special oceanic zone is also an area that is looked into the Environment Protection Organization. Marine Environment Protection Committee addresses the environmental issues under IMO's remit. This includes the control and prevention of ship source pollution covered by MARPOL Treaty, including oil, chemical, carried in bulk, sewage, garbage and other emissions from the ship, including air pollution and greenhouse gas emission. Other matters covered include blast water management, that is managed, and anti-fouling system, ship recycling, pollution and preparedness and response, and identification of special areas and particularly sensitive sea areas. Okay. This is what all about Marine Environment Protection Committee. Next one is Sundarbans. What is Sundarban? Sundarban is a cluster of low-lying island in the Bay of Bengal spread across India and Bangladesh. Famous for its unique mangrove forest, this active delta region is among the largest in the world, measuring about 40,000 square kilometer. Sundarban forest is about 10,000 square kilometer. Sundarban forest is about 10,000 square kilometer in India and Bangladesh, of which 40% lies in India, and is home to many rare and globally threatened wildlife species such as estuarine crocodile, Royal Bengal tiger, water monitor lizard, Gangetic dolphin, olive ridley turtles, etc. The forest in India is divided into Sundarban Tiger Reserve and 24 Parganas, that is Forest Division, South Forest Division. Together with the forest in Bangladesh is the only mangrove forest in the world where tigers are found. About Indian Sundarbans, covers 4,200 square kilometer, that includes Sundarban Tiger Reserve of 2,585 square kilometer and home to 96 Royal Bengal tiger as per the last census 2020. It is a World Heritage Site and a Ramsar Site. It is also home to number of rare and globally threatened species, especially critically endangered northern river terrapin and the endangered Irrawaddy dolphin and a vulnerable fishing cat. The 2 of the world's 4 horseshoe crab species and 8 of the India's 12 of the kingfishers are also found here. Recent studies claim that Indian Sundarban is home to 2,626 faunal species, that is animal species, and 90% of the country's mangrove varieties. That's all. Next topic is related to Water Convention. What is all about? The Convention on the Production and Use of Transboundary Water Courses and International Lakes was adopted in Helsinki in 1992 and entered into force in 1996. The convention is usually legally binding instrument promoting the sustainable management of shared water resources, implementation of sustainable development goal, and prevention of conflicts and promotion of peace and regional integration. The Water Convention requires the parties to prevent, control, and reduce the transboundary impact, use transboundary waste in a reasonable and equitable way, and ensure their sustainable management. The parties bordering the same transboundary waters have to cooperate by entering into a specific agreements and establishing joint bodies. As a framework agreement, the convention does not replace the bilateral and multilateral agreements for specific basins or aquifers. Instead, it fosters their establishment and implementation as well as further development. The convention was originally negotiated as regional framework for pan-European region following an amendment procedure. Since March 2016, all UN member states can accede to it. That's all. Thank you. If you like the video, please do share, like and comment and subscribe.